So I probably would have to think about it, and if I thought about it, maybe I would come up with more important things. But the second thing that came to my mind, and maybe even the more important, is that I cannot go downhill comfortably anymore because of my knees. And downhill, so that means I can't go hiking anymore because hiking is up, which I can do fine, but then down, which I can't. Okay. So that's the maybe even the main thing. And the other thing was my my memory, which I cannot put my finger on, or I should say my brain on names and descriptions and words that used to come to me very easily. So that I definitely miss. There might be other things if I thought about it.
Can I ask you just one more question?
Sure.
What is one advice you would give your 20 years old version of yourself?
The first thing that comes to my mind. There could be other things if I thought about it, but the first thing in that comes to my mind is in the same in the same area, and I would say, get out and do sports, and start moving, because I did not start doing that until I was about 30, and that means that there was 10 years when I wasn't able to.
That's a very valuable advice, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna resonate with it, and hopefully some viewers will follow it.
And I'm sure I could probably give more meaningful advice in terms of how to live and things like that if I had more time. But that's just the first thing that pops
Thank
into
you
my mind.
so much. Thank you
Sure.
so much for your time. I really appreciate
I think the one thing I miss most about myself is probably my youth.
it. And what is one advice you could give your 20 years old version of yourself?
I'd say, wow, continue to keep reading, keep learning, keep exploring, and don't be afraid to do stuff, really. It's an Eleanor Roosevelt quote. I can't quote it exactly, but it's basically try to get past your fears. Just do it, because why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really
welcome.
appreciate it. Yeah. What is one thing you miss the most about yourself?
So if I'm going to be honest with you, I'll say that I have everything. I've gained everything back. And in the past, I'll say 2-3 years, I'll honestly say that I've lost a lot of things that I wish I had. And because I've done the work, I've done the inner work, I've managed to gain all of that back. So if I were to answer that question a couple years ago, I would say something that I miss the most is like my curiosity, my creativity, and now I'm in the space of just basking in all of that. So we're here, and I'm happy and I'm blessed and grateful to be in the space, knowing that that I have everything that I need. So yeah.
That's an amazing answer. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
So I regret the things that I didn't do, being afraid of resulting in bad output. But those things that even I didn't do right, I don't regret it at all if it's decided on my own.
Amazing. What is one advice you would give your
Just
20?
do it. It's okay to regret. Just do it. Otherwise, you would regret before you go to the heaven.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hello guys. So to anyone out there who's facing hard times, facing times where you're trying to, pull yourself together and go forward, but you might not find the right way, I would suggest taking time to yourself and start reflecting on things that that have happened, or things that you see has changed you in a way. A lot of things happen like in the past years, it has given us time to reflect on ourselves, and one thing I would suggest is, as I said, like take time to yourself and try to be at peace with yourself. Try to take some time off away from all the pressure that New York might give you or wherever you live in the world. And there, I would say just trying to better yourself, find things that make you happy, and keep doing them. People change. I have changed along the way. One thing that I wanted to pursue ever since I was young, but I didn't really do so, is acting and like comedy. So I try to, find comedy and like funny things in life. So I guess that's like one of the ways that I have kept that feeling inside me alive all these years. But performing is a different path to take, and you grow up and your dreams are not as wow anymore because reality hits, right? But I would say just for me, comedy is a essential part of life, because if you can see the funny side of life, like, you don't take things as serious anymore. And I feel like society nowadays just makes you want to look serious and be the bigger person, judge yourself on different levels of success, and success doesn't always mean like being happy with yourself. It means how much bread you have, how much money you have, and all that. So
100%. That's an
Yeah.
amazing message, my friend. That's an amazing message. And I
still
thank
trying
you
to figure
so
it out.
much. Of course, we all
But
do. We
we're
are.
works in
We all are.
process, and just taking the time to yourself, I would say, is the most important part of life.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend.
I guess I kind of miss the happiness that comes with being a child and like being able to be creative and use your imagination. I feel like I've kind of lost that.
And what is one dream you cherish the most and you want to follow in the coming years?
Being content with a simple life.
With a simple life.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your answers.
Sure.
Okay, so I guess I miss myself in the world without a cell phone, like the version of myself that didn't rely on constantly communicating with people through a phone.
And what is one advice would you like to give your younger version of yourself?
I don't know, just have fun. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry.
Thank you so much. I really
Yeah.
appreciate your answers.
Yeah, of course.
What I miss the most is knowing that I am completely whole without having to do or achieve anything at all.
That's an amazing answer. Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
If I have to do, first of all, nice to meet you anyway.
Thank you so
Right?
much. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you too.
Thank you. And my name Rosa. Rosa Tamara. I have two names.
Nice to meet you.
And I was born in Russia. I left Russia very young ages. Well, if I have to do it all over again, I wouldn't leave my family. I wouldn't leave my father, my mother in Russia. Very young ages I left. And can I tell you the truth?
Of course.
With a bad husband that tortured me.
Tell me.
And I have two daughters and son with him. And I was a big businesswoman in Brighton Beach. And I ran away from him like I ran away from Dad. He always tried to kill me because he was jealous for me. He couldn't have a brain like me. He couldn't have ideas like me.
Wow.
So the other ways I did it all. I did it my way, like Frank Sinatra used to sing. I did a lot of businesses. I grew up two daughters, one son. And I wouldn't get married with this man. He got me married with me by force. I wouldn't, but it's meant it. In a life, he was born with the how you call it, with your luck. I guess.
Yes.
So it's meant it for me since 1973 from Russia, and being I find myself not the not I don't want to be considered. I find myself a strong and smart woman. I know how to live this life beautiful as I could, and every day is holiday for me. I went through a lot of sicknesses, operation, breast cancer, and I went through all of it with smile in my face and happiness. And I grow up, like I said, good children. My son is in San Diego, big businessman. My daughter, she bought the house in Long Island. She's a lawyer. Her name's Sarah. And Bella have a travel agency. And my granddaughter in Miami, she's a real estate, and she wants to be head nurse in college in
Shout out to all of them.
Miami. And actually, I am the happiest person in the world, but I really went through a lot. I left very, 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 very good father and mother in Russia, and I was very young. I was 20 years old, and we were 7 in the family. I'm the youngest, and my 3 sisters and 2 brothers passed away, and me and my brother left alive.
Russia. What did America teach you?
America teach me a lot. I feel like I was born in America.
Amazing.
I love this country. I love this country very, very much. It's the beautifulest country in the world, and you could do anything you want. You could be anybody you want, and it's America like it everything truth, nothing but truth. So when you go truth and say truth, everything works good.
A final message for young people.
Message for young people: be honest. Do a lot of good things in your life, and let's say there is a 3-year-old in life. Let's say one is straight, the other one is with the holes, whatever, and the other one is with some kind of tragedy, God forbid, something. Of course, you choose the right road, going straight with the good wishes and do good things and help people and be good to yourself. Love yourself and love life and love others. But there is a bad people in life that you cannot help. You cannot make good out of them. So you walk away from them. Because it doesn't matter how much you try, you cannot make from bad good.
That's amazing.
That's my life experience.
Thank you so much for sharing this with me.
You're very welcome.
I really have no words to thank you.
And what's your name?
My name is Yahya.
Yahya, very nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
I am from Tashkent, Uzbekistan.
Okay.
And Uzbekistan is beautiful, used to be, right now I don't know. And not to be considered, but truth is truth, I come from very good family.
Amazing.
My mother, my father, they was very good people. They grow us 7 children with a very big respect, discipline, the respect others, help people.
Good principles and values.
Yes. My son in San Diego, businessman, and he helps sick children in all over Mexico.
Wow.
For a few years already.
Amazing.
And he's planning to do all his life.
Amazing.
Helping sick children.
I'm thanking him on behalf of all our viewers.
And his name's Sam Cashman. He changed his second name. He don't like his father's second name.
Shout out to you, Sam. And you have to be proud to have a mother like this.
I hope my son see that.
Hopefully one day he's gonna see it. Hopefully this is gonna go viral.
I want my son see that.
Amazing.
It's
I'm gonna give you.
possible?
Yes, I'm gonna give you the name of the channel, and you can send it to him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
You
finish.
send it to him.
Okay.